Hi, YouTubers. Um, Please excuse the shine on my face because I know my face is pretty shiny. It's a pretty humid, hot summer night. Um, I don't. In a way, I'm kind of like I'm so ready for fall. Like I really am. I love fall. Fall's like my favorite season because it seems like the weather is perfect in the fall. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. Spring's okay too, but sometimes in spring it gets a little bit too hot, and then plus all the bugs and stuff are just starting to come out, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm so ready for fall. I love fall. I just wish fall could last. Like in my area, fall does not last that long. It only lasts for maybe 2, 3 weeks, something like that. I wish fall could be longer. But I'm trying not to complain too much because I know as soon as winter comes, and in my area we get some pretty brutal winters, and I know as soon as that starts, I'm gonna start missing summer again, and I'm gonna start, when is this winter shit gonna be over with? It's so cold. But right now, I am kind of missing fall and kind of missing winter too. But I know, as soon as winter comes, I'm gonna be complaining. Um, I just seem to be one of those people that just can't be satisfied with the weather. Like, I don't know. But anyways, alright. The main reason why I wanted to record this video was about, let's see. Well, anyway, I guess I'll start off by, bringing up something I talked about in the past before in a video. I can't remember exactly what video it was. But in the past, I remember talking about, how I got into the whole paranormal thing, especially, things dealing with ghosts and hauntings. Because I'm one of those people that did, I believe that I definitely had an experience when I was about 7, 8 years old, in this house that we used to live in. And, I was raised in a pretty religious household. And, ever since this experience that happened around when I was 7 or 8, my views have changed. Pretty much. I mean, that's how powerful the experience was. Is that it changed my views. Because before then, I was raised in, ghosts don't exist. They just don't. As far as when you're dead, you're just dead, and nothing else happens. You're dead, and that's that, pretty much. Um, but I was raised in a Jehovah's Witness household, so they believe in I don't know, something about everybody coming back to life, when the new world is created or something like that. I don't know. It's just a pack of mumbo jumbo to me, and that's what it's been ever since I was a little kid. I just could never wrap my mind around it. And I don't know. I think it all worked out for a reason. I don't think I was ever meant to believe in that kind of stuff. I don't know. I think I was just meant to be curious, be more curious, and a little bit more open-minded about stuff and stuff like that. But alright, let me get to the main point. The main point of this video is that it was it was it was Friday night. What's 11:59 p.m. now? Friday, 11:59 p.m. And I watched Ghost Adventures earlier. So this is kind of like another reality show vid. I told you I don't really, I don't really. Some of the reality shows are kind of dumb, which I made a video about that in the past about how I feel about reality shows. And most of the ones that I like are the ghost hunting ones and ones that are about paranormal stuff. Actually, there's this new show called Chasing UFOs, and at first I thought it was going to be pretty stupid, but it's actually pretty okay, I guess. But anyway, all right. The main point. I personally don't. I personally do have a problem with, when people say that they're a paranormal expert. Like a lot of these people, and this is where the reality show thing comes in. Like a lot of these people on the reality shows, especially the ghost hunting shows, they claim to be paranormal experts. And personally, I don't. I I struggle with that. I struggle with trying to wrap my mind around that. How could somebody be a paranormal expert, really? Because that would mean that you would have to understand everything about the paranormal, everything from OBEs, people having out of body experiences, astral projection, ghost, hauntings, something called, what is it called? Topas or whatever, something, well, I can't get into the Topa thing right now, but if you hear music right now, that's my phone because my cousin's calling me, but she's gonna have to wait. Wait a minute, I'll call you back. But I don't know. There's just so much that there's so much about the paranormal. I mean, it's not something that like I personally feel that as far as the paranormal, it's not something that somebody can claim to be an expert about. I mean, the people on these shows, it would make more sense if they said just so there's somebody who's really interested in the paranormal or somebody, but these people who say that they're like, paranormal expert, I mean, really? How can any of us really be an expert on something that is pretty much unknown? Something that a lot of us are still just scratching the surface as far as trying to understand it. So, I don't know. That's the main point of this video. That I was, the main point I wanted to get across is that how can you be a paranormal expert? Yeah, I'm interested in the paranormal too, but I don't claim to be an expert on it. I mean, even though like a lot of these people on these shows, like Ghost Hunters, Ghost Adventures, Paranormal State, there's also another new one called, what is it called? Yeah, School Spirits, which is pretty interesting, I guess, in a way. Um, but School Spirits is mostly about people like who just are talking about their experiences that happen, like on their college campuses and stuff like that. They're not really claiming to be experts on paranormal on that show, so I have to give them that. But yeah, as far as the people like on ghost shows like Ghost Lab and stuff like that, they try to be experts, and I think it's cool that there's, first of all, I think it's so cool there's so many shows like this out now these days. But when they start saying that they're paranormal experts and they start like acting a little bit too, when they come off a little bit too like, I don't know if the right word's arrogant or what, but when they come off like they know everything about the paranormal, that's when I start getting a little bit like, like iffy, like what, you don't know everything about the paranormal. The paranormal is unknown, so I don't know. Paranormal experts. I don't know. It's just something I really do have a hard time understanding. Even though like I said, I believe in the paranormal. I am a fan of the paranormal. I'm interested in it. It's something that I want to learn more about. But as far as believing that any other human being out there could really be a paranormal expert, I don't know. I don't. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about people that claim to be experts of the paranormal or whatever? So, I don't know. Leave your comments down below if you have anything to say about it, or if you want to. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye.